It's the first workday of the month-long Sumner Tunnel closure, and drivers are already feeling the headaches. We can expect even more delays as the holiday weekend wraps up and this work week gets underway. There are delays, were delays over the long weekend. MassDOT says this is necessary work to keep the tunnel functioning. WBZ's Kmitt just got a look inside the Sumner to see the work that's underway.
From the outside, you'll see orange cones, detour signs, and hundreds of frustrated drivers. But from inside the Sumner Tunnel, you'll see 75 people working around the clock to keep this nearly 100-year-old tunnel running for another century. And here you can see why the full tunnel closure was necessary. These patches show where the driving deck needs to be completely replaced. They're pretty big, and there are several of these scattered all throughout the tunnel.
There's holes all over the place where they've cored through. You can actually see right down into the bottom of the plenum through that one.
MassDOT gave us an inside look at what's actually being done inside the Sumner, pointing out areas where they say the concrete has deteriorated, mostly due to water and salt, and needs to be replaced.
You can see here, when they came through and they exposed the concrete, they can see pretty quickly where it's deteriorating, and they started cutting that up to get down to the solid concrete, and that's what they'll patch over.
In just 4 days, crews have ripped up 3,400 tons of asphalt, enough to fill 85 truckloads, keeping MassDOT on track to reopen the tunnel by August 5th.
Difficult work for these guys, and again, they do a great job at it.
But that's still 4 more weeks of headaches for drivers. Officials admit that traffic surrounding this closure has already been a problem.
I know there's this sense that because Sumner Tunnel leaves East Boston and leaves Logan, that it's not going to cause a problem if you're trying to catch a plane, but that's not entirely true, because what can happen is a project of this scale impacts regional traffic.
And this doesn't all come to an end August 5th. MassDOT still has 13 weekend closures scheduled up until Thanksgiving. But once the tunnel does fully reopen, MassDOT says you can expect brighter lighting, smooth asphalt, and more effective drainage to prevent flooding. In East Boston, I'm Kmitt, WBZ News.